federal government renews commitments to degrading bandits and insurgents. Edo organized labor rejects strike suspension by national labor leadership. 36 state governments take federal government to Supreme Court. On entertainment, Nigerian artist Fireboy feature on FIFA 21 soundtrack.
And in sport, Liverpool fight back to beat Arsenal.
Details of these and more after this break. I am Omoye Obeide. The federal government has renewed its commitment to degrade the bandits, insurgents and other criminal elements along Nigeria's borders. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, disclosed this on Monday at the personnel parade of 320 immigration officers who underwent training in Kano to participate in the special operation in the northwestern part of the country. Aregbesola said the increasing number of security personnel at the borders will not only check the proliferation of light weapons and contrabands, but also cripple the activities of bandits, insurgents and kidnappers. He added that the operation is a military initiative to respond to criminal activities in northwestern Nigeria with a view to restoring peace and security in the area. The Minister of Interior noted that the nature of the border communities calls for the NIS border community relationship to safeguard the borders. And the federal government has launched a Digital Nigeria portal and mobile application in furtherance of the Digital Nigerian program, which was kick-started by President Muhammadu Buhari on March 19, 2020. The Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Patami, performed the virtual launch on a mobile application on Monday in Abuja. Patami said it was part of the government's key initiatives aimed at empowering innovators and entrepreneurs with the requisite skills to thrive in an emerging digital economy. He explained that the Digital Nigeria program was a key component of the digital literacy and skills pillar of the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy for a Digital Nigeria, which was being championed by himself. The minister said the ministry was partnering with global institutions, including the African Development Bank and Microsoft, to enable Nigerians acquire cutting-edge digital skills within the comfort of their homes. And the 3 APC members of the Edo State House of Assembly who left the House a month to the governorship election have been reunited with the House. The 3 members are Honorable Yekini Daye, Honorable Emmanuel Agbaje, both from Akoko Edo State Constituency 1 and 2, and Honorable Nosaka Okumbo of Orion East State Constituency. They were inaugurated in 2019 along 7 other lawmakers, but left a month before the governorship election to join the factional leadership of the House, where Victor Edoro was purportedly elected leader. Addressing journalists after a closed-door meeting with Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy in Government House on Monday, the majority leader of the House, Honorable Henry Okwarobo, said the APC House members have returned after pursuing their political interests.
We, as a House, we were 12 inaugurated, 2 absconded, and 10 remained for over a year and 5 months. And at the end of the day, just a month and a half to the election, 3 of our colleagues, for political reasons, sided with the opposition party. At the end of the day, they come back to work. As we speak, we are back to the House of Assembly. Edo State House of Assembly, without a doubt, remain one. The issue of fashions, our dreams, the House remain one. Edo State government is one. We don't have fashion. If anybody goes to a beer parlor and proclaims himself anything, that's his option. Edo State House of Assembly remain one. Mr. Speaker is here. The entire team is here. the leadership of the House is here. We have 7 PDP members and 3 APC members. And as a Democrat, Mr. Governor, on their first courtesy visit, left his schedule and received them alongside us.
The Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Frank Okie, said they were in the government house to congratulate the governor for the victory on September 19th governorship election in the state.
Congratulate His Excellencies as one indivisible united family. You can see that we 10 that were inaugurated are here, the members of the House, and we appreciate God for the victory, and we found it a great pleasure to be here as one united family from the State House of Assembly.
And the chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress in Edo State, Comrade Sani Osayende, says if by the expiration of the 2 weeks given the federal government, it fails to adhere to the negotiations, the suspended national industrial exercise will commence. Osayende said this on Dialogue, an audience participating program aired on KU 92.7 FM Benin City, while stating that calling off the industrial action without involving some mobilized individuals in the states is a wrong move by the leadership of the labor union. He added that it will be difficult to predict what will arise in the 2 weeks' time.
It didn't go down well with a lot of leadership. Of course, the country particularly in this state, we are aware of the hardship every worker is passing through, even the common man on the street is passing through as a result of this act. Without no recourse, leadership will just wake up and call us strike without even calling neck. We are saddened, we are complied, we have asked our workers to return back to work, then we are waiting for further directive. I cannot predict what will happen 2 weeks' time. Because ordinarily, when you have to mobilize for strike and you call for a next meeting where you have the chairman and everybody to decide, it is your duty as leaders to come back to these same people to reverse. But when leadership took position without involving us.
Dialogue is an audience participating program airs on KU 92.7 FM every weekdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Meanwhile, the leadership of organized labor in Cross River, comprising Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress, have described the suspension of the strike scheduled to hold on Monday as unfortunate, adding that dialogue was key in every negotiation. The leaders of the two unions, Ben Ukpebi and his TUC counterpart, Monday Ogbodun, stated this on Monday while briefing workers at Zoo Garden, Calabar. Speaking with newsmen shortly after addressing the workers, Ukpebi said it was unfortunate that the strike was suspended, stressing that workers across the state and beyond were ready to go all out and bring the government to its knees, but they had given the government the benefit of the doubt. Scores of workers, students, traders and residents tripped out in Ibadan on Monday to protest against the hike in the price of petrol and other policies of the federal government. The workers who gathered at the Agodi Gate area of Ibadan were led during a peaceful protest by human rights activist Femi Aborishade, who is the vice chairman of the Alliance on Surviving COVID-19 and Beyond, and the national coordinator of All Workers Convergence, Andrew Emelize, among other unionists. The protesters, who had placards condemning the federal government and its policies, said Nigerians had been further impoverished by the recent hike in the electricity tariff and petrol pump price. Aborishade said they were against the agreement between the Nigerian Labour Congress, the Trade Union Congress and the federal government, saying Labour leaders ought to have briefed the workers before taking the decision to call off the strike. He said the federal government should follow the rule of law by obeying the Federal High Court judgment of 2016 against fuel price and electricity tariff hikes. Some members of the NLC and TUC joined the protest in solidarity. And KUFM News continues right after this break. Do stay with us.
Koyo ona ege na yata mama koyo ona ne coronavirus na wa gbelevu na ege no keke na ya ga lue ebe na ya yegbo wa ne botie toilet roll ra upon nekere na re mo bo ne botie handkerchief ya gunu kebihwe wa ga tolu hwe ege no keke na ya ga gbobo ege hia kebe ave lu hand sanitizer aje na bi egbe na monoto lo ho na san gege de kan we ege na okeke na ga gba oge gboma kebe otemi yoma no sikoma de guna ge ige egbewe me no we ra omo no sikewe egege radio wisi egbe no sikewe se o setting le tie o labana 08000267662 ra 08009700010 ni we de gbe tie 08000267662 ra 08009700010 ujirege enwe ayahin magbon coronavirus emi na bege ba o KUFM 92.7 oyuna ya wewe
Welcome back. Still in the news, the Independent National Electoral Commission has commenced replacing manual voting with automated voting system. INEC National Chairman Yakubu Mahmood disclosed this on Monday. He assured the Commission had taken another decisive step towards the full automation of the electoral process. According to him, INEC has invited manufacturers of electronic voting machines around the world to practically demonstrate how the machines work preparatory to full migration. And the 36 states of the Federation on Monday took the federal government to the Supreme Court, challenging the presidential executive order signed in May by President Muhammadu Buhari. The states are seeking an order of the Supreme Court to suppress President Buhari's executive order on the funding of courts, which he signed on May 20th. According to the states, Buhari's executive order number 0010 of 2020 transferred the federal government's responsibility of funding both the capital and recurrent expenditure of the High Courts, Sharia Courts of Appeal, and Customary Courts of Appeal to the state governments. They are contending that the order is a clear violation of Section 6 and 8, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution, which makes it the responsibility of the federal government to fund the listed courts. The 36 states, while claiming that they had been funding the capital projects in the listed courts since 2009, are also asking the Supreme Court to order the federal government to make a refund to them. The suit was filed for the states by 9 senior advocates of Nigeria, led by former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Augustine Alege. Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, was listed as the sole respondent in the suit. The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Maitama, Abuja, on Monday awarded 50 million naira damages against the senator representing Adamawa North, Elisha Abu, to be paid as compensation to a female attendant at a sex toy shop, Usimi Bibra Wamat, whom he assaulted. Justice Samira Bature upheld the plaintiff's case and gave the order in her judgment on the fundamental rights enforcement suit instituted by Wamat against the senator. The police had in 2019 charged before a magistrate court in Zuba, Abuja, with one count of assaulting Wamat at a sex toy shop in Abuja, but the presiding magistrate, Abdullahi Ilela, had dismissed the case after upholding a no-case submission filed by the senator. Wamat, through her legal team, including Esosa Omoso and Nelson Onoha, went on to sue Abu in a fundamental rights enforcement suit filed before the FCT High Court. And the immediate past governor of Delta State, Dr. Emmanuel Uduaghan, has formally defected from the All Progressives Congress to the People's Democratic Party. Uduaghan rejoined the PDP at his Unit 1, Ward 6 at Akpigborodo, and was accompanied to the venue by thousands of his supporters amid cheering solidarity songs on Monday. The former governor had earlier stated on his Twitter handle that he is back to join forces with other party greats to strengthen the PDP, the largest party in Africa. The return to PDP is coming barely 1 year after he took a critical decision to join APC on 29th of August 2019 in protest of his alleged maltreatment in PDP. Uduaghan, who was Delta State governor for 8 years in the build-up to the 2019 elections, defected to the APC, where he contested and lost the Delta South senatorial seat in 2019 to incumbent Senator James Manager. And coming up in a moment in entertainment news, Nigerian artist Fireboy to feature on FIFA 21 soundtrack. This and more on entertainment news. Yes, 19 years break on KU 92.7 FM Benin, sitting some entertainment stars. Nigerian singer and songwriter Adedamola Adefolahan, known professionally as Fireboy DML, makes his debut on football simulation game FIFA 21. His single, Scatter, is listed as one of the official soundtracks for the latest FIFA game release. He is one of the few distinguished artists featured on the main soundtrack. The deal negotiated by Empire Publishing and YBNL makes Fireboy the first Nigerian-based artist featured in the official FIFA 21 game soundtrack, which is set for launch worldwide on the 9th of October 2020 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Already, Scatter has accumulated over 30 million streams across the streaming platforms. The song comes off his debut album, Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps. Other Nigerians who feature on the soundtrack are Rema with Bima and Location by Santa Dave, a British rapper of Nigerian descent who featured Grammy-nominated Nigerian superstar Burna Boy. This comes after Fireboy released his sophomore album, Apollo. Canadian-born Ghanaian actress Jackie Appiah has debunked rumors linking her to Liberian President George Weah. The rumors went viral after a blogger on Instagram claimed Jackie Appiah gained weight because she is carrying Weah's child. However, the 36-year-old has told her fans to ignore the rumors, adding that she is not pregnant. The only notable moment that can be linked to Jackie Appiah and George Weah was in December 2017 when the actress congratulated him on winning the presidential election with a photo of both of them together. An American-British actress, Sienna Miller, in remembrance of the late Chadwick Boseman, revealed the actor took a pay cut to increase her salary on 21 Bridges. Miller opened up about working with the actor in the 2019 cop drama 21 Bridges and how Boseman wanted her to be in the movie, which he was also a producer. She also revealed that Boseman took a pay cut on the film to increase her salary, adding that the gesture was a testament to who he was. Chadwick Boseman, best known for his role in Marvel film Black Panther, died last month after a private 4-year battle with colon cancer. And that's it from entertainment and to sports, where Liverpool maintains their perfect start to the season while ending Arsenal's as the Premier League champions came from behind to secure a 3-1 victory at Anfield. This and more on Sports Bulletin.
Good morning, welcome to Sport News. I'm Sanofi Francis. Liverpool's new £45 million signing, Diogo Jota, grabbed a home debut goal as the champions demonstrated their determination to retain an iron grip on their Premier League crown by coming from behind to record an impressive victory against Arsenal at Anfield. Arsenal, who had won their opening 2 Premier League games, went ahead after 25 minutes when Alassane Lacazette took advantage of Andrew Robertson's error to bundle a close-range finish past Alisson Becker. Liverpool responded instantly as man of the match Sadio Mane pans 2 minutes later after Arsenal goalkeeper Bernard Leno could only push out Mo Salah's shot. And the Reds went ahead before halftime when Robertson atoned for his earlier error by getting on the end of Trent Alexander-Arnold's cross to beat Leno. Liverpool were far superior, but Arsenal were a great chance missed by Lacazette, who shot tamely at Alisson when he was clean through with the score at 2-1, and their night was complete when Jota, making his Anfield bar following his move from Wolverhampton Wanderers, shot low past Lennon from the edge of the area. Earlier in the day, Aston Villa cruised to a 3-0 comfortable Premier League win as they took advantage of another horrific defensive performance by Fulham. Villa are now beating 8 games, including 6 wins, stretching back to last season. And away from the pitch to the court, where Spain's 12-time champion Rafael Nadal encountered a few problems as he started the French Open with a 3-set win over Belarusian Egor Jeromisov. Nadal wrapped up a 6-4, 6-4, 6-2 victory in 2 hours and 5 minutes against the world number 83, who was making his main draw debut in Paris. American Mackenzie McDonald, ranked 211th, is Nadal's next opponent. Elsewhere, US Open champion Dominic Thiem also moved into the second round with a 6-4, 6-3, 6-3 win over Croatia's Marin Cilic. The 27-year-old Austrian, who won his maiden Grand Slam title in New York a fortnight ago, has lost to Nadal in both of the past 2 finals at the Roland Garros. The pair have been drawn in the same half of the men's singles, meaning they could only meet in the semi-finals this year. And that's it from sports. I'm Sanofi Francis. Back to you, Omoye.
And that's the news, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. Federal government renews commitment to degrading bandits and insurgents. Edo organized labor rejects strike suspension by national labor leadership. And 36 state governments take federal government to Supreme Court. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Coronavirus is real. Wash your hands regularly with soap under running water. Use your face mask while in public to stay safe. KUFM's news break was produced by Lebedum Asagwaram. I am Omoya Gwede saying thanks for listening. Good morning.